Welcome back to ScaleSpeedworks. My name's Mike. First of all, I'd like to thank each and every one of you for watching and commenting on my last few videos. All I can say is that I really appreciate your support. So, we got this thing weathered. Whoa, hey, let's not do that. We got this thing weathered, beat up a little bit. I really like how it came out. Turns out I should have used enamel paint for the top color, like the green, instead of an acrylic. But regardless, I think it worked out. I still have some weathering to do. Not completely finished yet. What I have done after I painted everything is I sprayed everything with a matte clear. I want to set the green paint and I don't want it to weather anymore. So one light coat of matte clear and then a second heavier coat of matte clear once that got a little tacky. There's my hood. Same thing with the hood. Again, real happy with how that weathered up. Okay, let's take a look at the other piece of the tailgate. This has something on it. That's not a big deal. That's going to be the front. This is what everybody's going to see from this side. So I like that look. Really like how that came out. Happy with that. I still have some salt back here. I didn't finish weathering that. That's not a big deal. I'll get to that. But really happy with how the tailgate came out. So, what are we going to do now? Well, the bed, I didn't intentionally didn't do much back here. I put a brown wash on here. I just wanted to see how it was going to look. It's all right. I'm not really thrilled, but I'm not disappointed with that either. What we are going to do today, I have a little water in here, warm water. What we are going to do is I have this folk art camel colored acrylic paint. We are going to make a tarp for the back of the bed. Okay. Oh, and I got the fender glued on. Really happy with how that came out. I really, truly like that. The other fender is right here. Yes, it is yellow. Yes, it is a different color. And yes, it's not glued onto there. Nor will it be. My vision, again, ever since the start of this truck, was to get a tarp, kind of have it draped over the back of the bed like that, and have the fender in there. So that's what we're planning on doing. So let me break down what we have. What I have is an ordinary tissue. Kleenex, tissue, whatever you want to call it. Oh, this is 3-ply. Man, that is so nice. What I did is I folded it in half and I cut it up and I got a size that I want. Now, we're going to take one piece. We're probably going to take 2 pieces and we're going to color those. We got the camel paint. So I'm going to dye the water. Good. Let's mix this around. This is how we do it here. Nice and fancy. Perfect. Just the color that I want. That's mixed in real nice. Now, I'm going to get one more thing. We're going to get ourselves some Elmer's school glue. Just regular white glue. Now, I'm not going to use this container, this giant container, but I am going to use a little bit of it. My kids like to make, what's that stuff called? Slime. They like to make slime. That's why we have a 1-gallon container of Elmer's glue. We're just going to put a little bit in here. So when this Kleenex sets up, when the tissue sets up, make sure the water's nice and warm so that stuff dissolves. So we have the glue mixed in. We have the paint or the pigment mixed in. Now, I'm going to push that aside a little bit. Get my truck here. I'm going to dip this tissue in here. Oh, yeah. Okay. That one fell apart. Okay. I'm going to toss that. Okay. We're going to get back to this one. This is the one, 3 layers together. Dip this in. That is much better. Much better. Okay. Still kind of clumped together, but that's okay. Now, the reason I chose to go with tissue like a Kleenex instead of a paper towel is because a paper towel has some serious texture to it. Okay, let's see. Trying to do this on camera. And again, this is the first time I've done this. I have never attempted anything like this before. If you guys have any other ideas on how this should be done, let me know. Okay. We're going to come right back. Sorry for the slight pause in action right there. As I was putting this in, I realized I didn't have the back of the bed put in there. So put that in. That took all of 30 seconds. Glued in. So now let's see what we get. And this tissue is tearing a little bit. And that's actually just fine with me. Again, I'm trying to get all this on camera. Move stuff away here. Okay, you know what? This isn't big enough. I'm going to get something else. We're going to come back. We're going to try this a third time. Okay, attempt number 3. Again, half of a standard size tissue. Let's get that in there. This water is cooling down a little bit. Do have to give it up to the company that makes these tissues. They are holding up pretty darn well. It's folded over. You know, I actually don't mind that. I want this thing to look a little used, a little beaten, a little worn. Okay. Do my best to tuck it in there. Just bring it up there. Perfect. I actually really like that. It finally did tear. It's sticking to my fingers. Let's see if we could use a little brush here. Good. All right. Well, I'm kind of satisfied with that. Maybe something just like that. It's kind of what I envisioned. Pull that a little bit more. kind of what we have. So what I think I'm going to do with this is I think I'm going to get some scissors. We're going to cut that. I'm going to let this hang over like so and dry. Yeah. All right. This is going to take a little bit of adjusting. All right, so I made a mess of my bench. I got this water, glue, paint mixture everywhere. So what I finally did is I hacked off the bottom, got myself a pair of scissors, hacked off the bottom. Really happy with how everything else looks. I really, really like that look. So that's what I'm going to go with. We're going to go with that. And the fender in there like that. So one step closer. I hope you guys like this. If so, stay tuned for the next installment of my USACC group build. All right, hey, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. I really appreciate your support. And I will see you guys on the next one.